What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to the Nerd Castle. Today, we're going to be checking out the director's cut of Bard's Tale 4 in a sponsored video. So this video was procured by the developers on my channel, therefore you guys know the drill. This video should not be used for any type of review content or qualitative analysis. Instead, this video is purely for entertainment purposes. So now that we've got that out of the way with the whole disclosure thing, if you don't know what this game is, it's an old school Grimrock style dungeon crawling experience with kind of a turn-based combat system, a first-person perspective, RPG elements, gear, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, some cool stuff coming for Bard's Tale. They're adding like a 4-hour dungeon to the end of the game. They've also made a bunch of changes to it. The director's cut is free to anyone that has purchased the previous game. This is essentially like a re-release to kind of right the wrongs of the previous release. So let's dive on in. Let's see how the game's doing, and we've got to choose what we want to play on. We'll go with Tavern Song. Combat difficulty's fine. Auto-resurrect is fine. Permadeath, not really interested in that. Enemies on map, why not? Let's go for it. And then control scheme, mouse and keyboard, free move. Or we can go grid move. We'll go free move, that's fine. As designed, maybe? Skippable puzzles, definitely off. Auto mapping on, mini-map, yeah, that's fine. And then we need a game slot name. We're going to call this Nerd Castle, as per usual, because I am an original dude that comes up with original names.
The song I sing will tell the tale of a cold and wintry day, of castle walls and torchlit halls, and a price men had to pay. When evil fled and brave men bled, the Dark One came to stay. Till men of old, for blood and gold, had rescued Skara Brae.
Do you feel pity, friends, when you look upon these wretches? Well, wash it from your hearts. For these are the villains who seek to turn Skara Brae into a pit of depravity. Elves, dwarves, drow, and practitioners of the dark arts. Enemies all, whose wicked lives must end if our city is to live in peace again.
That's what you get, you heathen.
Us.
That's what you get, you heathen. There's always got to be that one in the crowd, huh? There's always got to be that one. All right, well, let's have a look around and see what the city has to offer. I don't know. I got to speak with Rabbi. All right, Rabbi, where you at? Let's talk, brother.
Oh, that's a bad business. And no mistake.
I don't understand. What did they do? What was their crime?
Their crime? Existing was their crime. The Fatherites don't like our kind. Come on, before those paladins give us a second glance.
I'll give them a second glance. And maybe a...
Oh, here now. Save it. You'll only get yourself killed. And we need you. You're gonna save Skara Brae. You're looking at me like you think old Rabbi's had a few too many. Well, maybe I have. But this is no drunkard's fancy. You've been in my dreams 7 nights now, and each one with the same end. You the hero, and me lost.
I'm glad he put in the second half of that sentence, because I feel like if someone introduces themselves to the first, like they introduce themselves to me for the first time, and the first topic of conversation is how I've been in their dreams for like 7 days, I'm be like, first off, I'm flattered. Second off, that's a little bit creepy. All I'm saying is stop dreaming about me. Like, I know you can't control it, but stop that. I don't want to have to get the squirty bottle out and just be like, tss, tss, tss. No, stop dreaming about me. No.
They all start with some evil slithering out of the darkness, and you driving it back from whence it came. But I don't make it to the happy ever after. And there's a moment right at the end where you could save me, and instead you choose not to. You just turn away and leave me to be buried alive. Well, maybe that means I shouldn't trust you. But you're the best hope we've got. So I guess I'll just have to pray that part's not true. Anyway, hero, let's get back to the Adventurers Guild. I have a few words to say to the congregation.
To the Adventurers
This
Guild!
way.
Alright, so Rabbi, the leader of the Adventurers Guild, has temporarily joined the party. While in combat, he can attack with his axe and shillelagh, as well as hand out health potions to allies. Okay, Melody is the Bard. She's your very first adventurer. We can replace her with a custom character shortly if you like. She can attack with a hatchet, gain powers by drinking booze, and play sanctuaries. Okay, so like drinking heavily is a big part of this game. Gotcha. And we can bring up the party bar whenever we want. Party bar! Pew, 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 pew. I need to get a mod that goes pew, 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 pew,
Can't swing a
pew.
cat in Skara Brae these days without hitting a paladin. Not that I'm prone to swinging cats.
Apparently there's a barrel over here. Let's open her up. We got anything good? We have 4 onions. Okay, well, let's take the onions then. Is there any other loot, like, hidden around?
What a load of shite.
Always a few who'll take advantage of hard times.
I'm kind of a treasure monger in games like this. I can't help it. I always end up looking around trying to find things. Who's this dude over here? Let's talk to him.
Soup. Delicious soup! Best soup you'll ever have! Aha! Come here for soup, have you? Well, soup is not an adequate description for what you'll be getting. You'll be getting fulfillment, joy, the tender embrace of your mother's arms. This is not just soup, it is a revelation, a liquid epiphany, heaven by the spoonful. There is no question that this soup is good enough for you. The question you have to ask yourself is, am I good enough for this soup?
This man seems very passionate about soup.
No. On consideration, you are not good enough for this soup.
What are you, like a soup appraisal specialist? You got like a master's degree or something in soup appraisal? Even though that was a thing you could study nowadays.
Ruffians.
Apparently, I am not good enough for the soup, and that is just something that we're going to have to learn to live with. I will try to keep myself from sleepless nights over the fact that I'm not allowed to have soup, but by and large, I don't feel that worried about it. We got some free meat over here. What's in here? Anything good? I do like how the stuff like explodes and breaks when you click on it. That makes me happy. Anything else laying around? We got a note up here.
I should...
There's nothing to be gained fighting the Fatherites head on. There's another way. At least, I hope there is.
The way that we will fight them is by breaking barrels to get stuff that I can sell to the first vendor I find so we can get some money together and we can be victorious via pecuniary advantage, okay? We get some metal scraps over here. All right, I'm assuming there's probably going to be some crafting or something going on because of some of the little things we've been picking up. Ooh, a treasure chest. Hi, how are you? Ooh, sovereigns. Nice, we got $4 out of there. Yup. Just took somebody's life savings. It's fairy dust? Okay. I'll take some fairy dust. Maybe if I can pick a happy thought, I'll fly off. Got a cabbage right there. Take that. Obviously, just in case you're in the mood for cabbage later on. I don't mind cabbage very much, but some people hate it. This item can be used for crafting. I'll take it, but I don't know why we're carrying around rotten cheese in our backpack. That sort of worries me. There was a lot of treasure over here, though. Let's get a little bit more. Let me get some of that. Yup. Got anything else for me? Can we go up the stairs? Oh, we can. Nice. I can't go in the... Somebody's getting their bagpipe jams on in there, dude. I always wanted a bagpipe where I could just, like, rock out and... Be it known that the Temple of the Sword Father has named the former residents of this house witches and heretics, and all of their goods are now temple property. Their debts, however, were their own, and will not be paid by the temple nor its servants. A very fancy man-sounding letter, so I decided to read it like a fancy man. You must pronounce it like Dark and Roll, from the Legend of the Seeker. It is the only proper voice to be haughty. Oh, we can't even get through the street that way, so I guess I'll just go where the big blue thing on the ground says that I should go. Big blue thing on the ground, take me home. There's some free herb over here, some red colewort. Okay, I don't know anything about Cole's warts, but you know what? We now have several of them, so if we see Cole around, we'll let him know that, like, hey, I got your warts.
Round 'em up. That's what I say.
It sounds to me like most people are not super happy with the Adventurers Guild right now. I don't know what we did to get ourselves into trouble, but it seems to me as though we should maybe do a better job at PR outreach. I love how musical the game is. Like, it feels like there's music and like fully acted, just like songs all over the place. Really kind of draw you into the world of Skara Brae.
Hi.
Hello?
Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes. Cabbage, carrots, potatoes. Cabbage, carrots, and potatoes.
It sounds like, I think he's a conversationalist, but maybe he's just a deep thinker. I don't know. Be it known that the Temple of the Sword Father speaks or seeks the adventurer Hnafa Oakmore for questioning in connection with necromancy and possession of forbidden texts. Anyone with information on his whereabouts is instructed to report to the temple immediately by order of the Bishop Henrid. Okay.
Here we are. The guild.
Oh, Rabbi, a new recruit?
What's that thing? Place an elven weapon. Turn of a page, word of a sage, sight of a fall, start of it all. I don't think I have an elvish weapon unless this torch is elvish. I don't think we found any kind of elvish weapon so far. I wonder if that like transmogrifies it or like makes it better or something. In we go.
There were more folk killed last night. Some great beast, they said.
And again, they blame us for it.
What I just saw at Henrod's hanging tree was the last straw. We have to...
Did you hear that?
The song of the maiden. What does it foretell this time?
Arrest the heretics! Burn this den of evil to the ground!
This way, hero! Hurry!
There's always a hatch in the floor. Always. When the guards attack, there's always a hatch in the floor. Obviously, I want to create my own character, so let's do that first, because I want to see what kind of character creation options are available to me for looking badass while I roll out through the world of Skara Brae. This dude just rocking out over here, just so we can be a bard. We can be a practitioner. That outfit is pretty sweet, so I kind of want to do that. We can be a fighter and like throw down and bust some heads. We can be a rogue, which allows us to do all kinds of stuff. I think I'm gonna be a practitioner. Like the whole mage thing seems pretty rad to me. I go purely by aesthetics and outfit, and like I feel like it's good. We can be a human. We can be a dwarf, an outlander. Apparently dwarves in this game are not the dwarves that we know from other games, or we can be a trow. I'm gonna go with this person right here because she has the coolest cloak. All right, like I don't know if that's a good choice for the class that I have picked, but like I'm trying to look awesome.
Come on.
What kind of dudes are there around? That dude's pretty rad. I think I'm gonna be that guy right there. We need to be the crazy old man wizard that hangs out and just like counsels people in rhyme.
You make me sick.
I shall cleanse you from this earth.
We should be righteous. I think righteous sounds good. All right, so we've got some skill points. With our skill points, we have a number of trees: spellcraft, defense. We have meditation, blade casting. So that gives us like apparently slinking assault. We also have crafting over here that we can do. Since we are a wizard, I have a feeling that they're going to expect me to know how to do some wizard stuff. And so like I think it's probably a good idea for us to know how to do at least some basic wizard things. So I'm going to take Conjurer right there so that I can do Dragon's Breath, and then apparently I also get Charged Bolt and Arcane Barrage. That sounds good to me. In our defensive menu, I think it's a good idea that we have access to robes. We can also go with novice robes down here. We can go with light armor, which would be kind of cool. Or we can go with more robes. We can go with priestly vestments, or we can go with robe, or we can go with armor. I guess it depends if I wanted to be like a... We can go with elven armor right there. I guess it sort of depends if we want to be like a spell blade and like enchant our weapon, or if we want to be like a full-on mage. I think I'm going to go with the full-on mage route. So there's all my skill points gone. They have been taken from me. Oh, they took my awesome robe away. No, now I'm disappointed. No, my robe is gone. Okay, well, fine. All right, so I've moved some things around. I actually had to go back and name my character, but this time I actually took the fire breath, I took the robes, and I took meditation so that I can restore my own spell points in combat, because I got a feeling I'm probably not going to be that useful once my spells run out. So, like, I want to make sure that I always have a way to get a spell back so I can light more people on fire and whisper weird words in, like, unspoken tongues. Everybody likes the wizard in their party, man. The wizard is always the one that bails you out of a tough situation. All right, so we are in Skara Brae below.
Oh, we made it. What a nightmare, eh? Come on. We've got to get to the old guild and figure a way to protect ourselves.
That's my dwarvish voice right there. I've been working on it. I like to fiddle around with new voices and stuff like that, and I'm starting with it a little bit. You got to go with the old stereo. I don't know why dwarves are always Scottish in video games, but hey, I'm sticking with it. I'm not the kind of person that's out here trying to reinvent the wheel. And find the adventurers. It's probably through this super overly complicated door. You could have just used a normal door right there. You know that. I'm gonna close that behind us.
Before the old town was buried, is still here after all these years. Just a little filthy and liable to collapse. At least it's well hidden. No danger of another visit from the Fatherites.
That's good, because they seem like the kind of guys that really...
For a green door.
A green door. They seem like guys that are not super fun at a party, so like, I'm fine with not running into them if we can manage it. I can't go that way. What's this? Do not enter. By order of the temple, this property is to be condemned. Disease, corruption, or abominations may be found within. Do not enter. Okay. I guess I won't. It seems like that was an order. And so, like, I don't want to get corrupted right now. That's not what I'm trying to do, so I'm going to avoid it. Got some treasures over here. Let's grab them. I do like playing the game in, like, the free walk mode much better than I like playing it in grid mode. Apparently, I can't. Get back! See, you got to be musical. You'll be happier in life if you're musical all the time. And let's see here. We've got... anything inside of here? I don't see any corruption. I mostly just see like a really, really messed up house in need of a renovation. It just needs some friendly TLC.
You're right there. Now you're safe. No matter what befalls, you'll come right back to here.
Oh, that's good to know. Is there some kind of like... so there's a thief symbol right here. Reminds me of the old days, back when I was playing Quest for Glory and you played the thief playthrough, and you had to find like thief signs all over the place. Maybe it doesn't indicate anything, though. Ah, it's a push stone. Gotcha. Makes sense now. Was there anything behind the push stone? It doesn't look like it. How come we haven't found any enemy? What is that? I need a grappling hook? What? You can climb? Okay, what is this? You've discovered a celestial offering altar. These statues reward powerful items if you give them the right things. However, they are not required to complete the adventure. To figure out what you will need to offer, you'll need the celestial code wheel and the adventurer's celestial almanac. The code wheel can be found by visiting their website. Oh, so it's like back in the day when you would buy a game, you would get little booklets and almanacs and little like spell books and things that came along with them. You got lots of like swag when you used to buy games in the old days, and they would tie into the gameplay in certain ways, which is pretty cool. I don't know what I'm supposed to offer, so like...
adventurers? Did they escape the fire?
Bide a moment. Don't think these are any friends of ours.
Yeah, they don't look very friendly.
No, they're up to mischief. We'll have to fight them, I fear.
Well, fight them we shall. We got first strike, though, since they didn't know that we were coming.
You're all dead, you hear me?
To battle. Combat is turn-based. All right, so we've got charged bolt. How do I hit them with a flamethrower? I want to light some dudes on fire so I can gain a spell point that way.
Too many distractions.
Oh. Can I only do it once? Feels like I can only do it once. All right, well, let's shoot a magic bolt at this guy. There you go. He's been magic bolted. And now I've got more spell points, I assume. Arcane Barrage, we got 3 mental damage. Okay, I'm going to end my turn. So, oh, when you end your turn, you get the spell point. I thought it was actively... Ow! I'm a wizard. I'm not supposed to be up front right now. I can hit all of them? Oh, yeah, do that. Actually, let's use charge bolts on him first. I think I can kill this dude off easy peasy. What does that do? 2 physical, and enemies directly ahead of the caster are hit 3 times. So if I, like, move, that would be a better ability, right? So let's say that I go over here. It didn't work precisely as I expected it to work, but I figure we'll figure it out later. Ow. Oh, I thought it would automatically buy. Okay, I get it now. Okay, that's my bad. You gotta click on each character. You get to play all your characters at once. I thought maybe he just had really bad initiative, which struck me as being strange because he's a bard. We probably should have killed them faster, but you know, I'm an idiot and I do dumb things. We got a bile bomb. I'll take that. What do you have? $5. Take that too. What do you have? $62. Man, that body was balling. No wonder they robbed him. I don't really blame him. Like, I guess sometimes if you got $62 walking through the dungeon, sometimes you got to get robbed, I guess.
Maybe those rogues were carrying something to burn down these boards. What did you find on them?
We found an explosive. A big explosive. A boom boom, really. Ooh, we got armor over here. A weathered leather tunic. Let's see if we can slap that on somebody. What does he have? Oh, he's already got the weathered leather. Okay.
What can I do?
I don't think that I can equip weathered leather because I don't have the proper skills in order to make that happen. Does any of this stuff, like, restore health? Oh, it does. Nice. Cool. Well, we got our HP back, so nothing to worry about. Everything is golden. I guess I'll blow this. Oh, there's a lot of bad guys over there, though. Yeah, it's a pretty good grip of baddies. I got first strike because I charged him, though, so at least we're not missing out on a turn right there. Let's see who we can kill off. Alright, so we're going to charge bolt this dude because he's the closest. Oh, really? It pierces. Very nice. I'll probably do meditation. And the APs are shared between everybody. Okay, so chop this guy down and make sure that we get a kill so we can start getting our turn economy back. Gotcha. So you can spend, like, all of your stuff on one guy, or you can basically, like, spread it around a little bit depending on the tactical need. Makes sense. A little bit of a woodsman's chop out there. I am a Did you just wiggle your ass at me, bro? That's offensive. I am offended, sir. I'll probably arcane barrage you. And then we'll probably charge bolt you. No targets in range, so I'd have to move. Okay. Well, we'll give you one of those then, just to start you off and get you feeling good. What happens if I fall in behind him? Can I use charge bolt now? Oh, I can. Nice. Okay, that's pretty sweet. And so I like the way the combat works, how you can, like, swap in. You got, like, a formation, basically. What do you have? 7 mental, battle ready. I guess we'll just have to stab him in the head. There you go. That's what I'm talking about. That was a mighty effective stab, my friend. You barely took any damage right there. Get that XP. Level on up.
Nasty scrap. Let's see to our wounds.
I'm not too worried about that. We'll go with, we got Trow Squeezins. Okay. Got some padded armor booties right there, and then we've got a bluebell seed. All right. I would say we should probably eat the kabaji. It wants me to go that way, but there was another path down this way. Let's go explore for a second. I am a fan of exploration, and apparently I can quick save by hitting F5 too. That makes me feel slightly better.
We will die here, but it will be glorious.
No, I don't think we will die here. No, absolutely not. That is completely and totally the wrong interpretation of the sequence of events that is unfolding before us. We are not going to charge down that way. We're going to charge down this way, the direction that's full of level zeros, sir, because we are level 0. What is that, a svert? Cool. I like swords. I don't think I can use swords, but I like swords. Is the sword better than what he has? What does he have? He has a splintered shillelagh. Okay. You got a sword as well. It seems like they're both worth about the same amount, so I assume they're about the same damage and about the same business. Apparently I've been spotted. That means we're going to have a fair fight this time for the first time in our rather short and sordid career as an underground explorer. Oh, no, they get the first turn. Okay. Ow! He's flung a shake at me.
Right here.
Oh, these guys are stronger. Okay. Yup, 7 damage out right there. Oh, that cost us 2 points, though. Okay.
Ready?
Let's keep it moving. I desire death and destruction, and I think he's the best way to get it done for right now. We got 1 spell power right there. I am getting absolutely annihilated right now. Lesser healing potion? Yeah, do that. Give that to me. I need that right now. We're not looking good. I don't feel awesome. I'm feeling very not excellent right now.
On your word.
Arcane Barrage it is. And that's like a free ability. That doesn't even cost me anything, so I can fire that out as much as I want. We do need to figure out how we deal more damage as a mage, though. We need to bring it up to like a better level here. Bring me some higher DMG. Whoa. I'm going to swap with him so that he can stab him. There we go. Perfect. I don't know if they fixed their formation after the fight. They do. Okay. Those guys were definitely tougher than our last offerings. Mostly due to the amount of HP they had. We have a practitioner. Oh, we got a shank. Apparently the practitioner can use that, so like maybe I'll take a look. We've got a staff right now that increases our strength but doesn't do really anything else. Or we can take a shank, which is slightly better than what we're already rocking. Sounds like a good plan to me. Now, what's up with this building? Anything good in there? Nay. Doesn't look like I can go through the brambles either. What is this thing?
Better safe than sorry, I always say.
Nice. So we got like our little checkpoint right there. What does that do? I don't know what that does. That's like a musical song thing. It's got a note.
You fools! You let them scatter. Now we shall have to drag them out again. The people must see what a danger these outcasts are. Find them! Find them!
All right. Apparently they're attempting to seek us out right now.
Can't let them spot us. Edge left and stick to the shadows. The
But if
Adventurers Guild is just around the corner.
All right. Though after what they did,
If I edge left, how will I get all of that sweet-ass loot that's hiding right there, you know? Like, sometimes you gotta play it risky for the bisky. So there's a dude right there. There's a bunch of dudes right there that'll probably kick our heads in. Alright, we're gonna sneak by. I'm gonna get inside of here. We're gonna hide behind the wall so that I can get the treasures. What is that? Ooh, a splintered staff. Yeah, dude, I'm a wizard. Normally I don't play wizards, so like this is for me. These are never for me. Yeah, we got a wizard staff, Harry. A wizard staff. Okay, that dude's coming back. I'm just gonna hang out right here and hopefully his line of sight is not that good. And like when he turns around, yup, we're gonna get out of here. There we go, we've made it. Kind of.
what is that?
One eye, one leg, one arm.
Whatever it is, it has spotted us, and we are now fighting it earlier than I wanted to fight it. Oh, it moved. Okay, so it's got Hypnotic Eye. It kills everyone in front of it if you don't move your adventurers out of the way. You can also stop the enemy from focusing by hitting them with mental damage. Okay, do I have mental damage?
On your word.
You have mental damage. I don't think it's immediately helpful right now. But you do have mental damage. I don't think he needs to move. I definitely think I need to move. So I'm going to hit this dude with a charged bolt. And then I'm going to move over to here. And just be like extra strength safe for right now. Yeah, you done missed me with your Death Star beam, huh? Not feeling so... Oh, he gets 2 attacks. Ouchie. Okay. Enemies directly ahead of the caster are hit 3 times, so that would do 6 damage. I'm just gonna unload on him. I think this may be like the only chance that I get to fully unload on somebody.
Ready?
You may want to heal yourself, sir, just to make sure that we don't get absolutely crushered on right now. We are dealing some damage, so we're not doing horribly. Okay, so he's doing Hypnotic Eye. That buys us kind of a way out of here. Yeah, smack that dude for some mental damage and cancel his turn. There we go. Oh, we're doing pretty good right now. We're getting some spell points back. Oh, he's going to try and do it again. Well, this time I don't really have an option, do I? This time we just got to, like, get the... Oh, I got a mental attack. Never mind. Oh, I'm dumb, dude. All right, we'll keep mental attacking him. I mean, we've canceled it, so... What else are you going to do in this life? Well, if he tries it again right there, he's going to get smushed.
On your word.
Good luck. I can virtually guarantee you that strategy's not going to work. Luckily, he doesn't seem to have a lot of like really damaging attacks like in between these turns, so I feel okay right now. He's got that Hypnotic Eye. I don't think Hypnotic Eye is going to save you right now, man. I got Arcane Barrage at the moment. Like, I can hit you with this for free like 4 times. I'm about to have the turn of a lifetime all over your face holes, bro. It's about to be a little bit ugly for you. I would rethink this strategy. 50 XP right there? Yeah, what did he drop? He dropped some wood, and he dropped some musical bones. Okay. All right, I assume those are like scrapers, so you can do like that thing. What did this message say over here? Beware. Adventurers are not your friends. Only the temple has the authority to hunt abominations and arrest evildoers. Vigilantism will not be tolerated. Report any unauthorized hunting to the temple. Okay. I like to read all the little lore fragments and whatnot. It wants me to go that way. There's a grapple spot right there, which is a big bummer that I don't have a thief with like a free grapple. I don't see any treasure or loot in this area either. Oh, never mind. I walked right past it. Hello, awesome treasures. Ooh. I want. Gimme. You move over here. You move over there. Oh, wait. I have multiple pages? Never mind. I have multiple pages. We're all good. We have multiple pages. Is this the fuzzy cloak that I was promised? It's not fuzzy, though. It's got fuzzies on the pictures. I thought it was going to be like a super awesome robe with like feathers and like a hood with like some fur running around it so that I look like luxurious. I mean, I don't look as broke as I did before, so I'll take it. But still, I expected to look more baller. Because you guys will know after hanging out at the channel for so long, there are a few things that I care about more than balling out. What is this thing? Nothing? All right. There's a symbol right here. What does the symbol do? Like on our little mini-map in the top right corner, there's like a, maybe it's a tavern and we're just looking at the back end of it. Oh, and that's where we tried to come in from before, so it's a loop back right there. Nice. All right, a little bit more of that.
Stay in the camp.
Will do, after I save my game, if you don't mind. All right, well, things are looking pretty good for us right now. Looks like we've made it to somewhat safety.
What do you want? Forgive me, my bile. It is not you who have stirred it, but these cursed clods who broke my best lute and battered me with their oafish fists. If you need an instrument, I have a few I am willing to sell. I am trying to raise enough coin to return to the Everwood. The venture has not so far been a success. A mob, fevered by the Fatherites, they accused me of trying to lure some badish boy into the shadows, then set upon me with fist and boot. Had not a fellow adventurer been passing, I've no doubt I would have hung from their tree. Fortunately, a dwarf named Dalgleish saw my peril and dragged me to safety, taking many blows himself. I am in his debt.
All right.
The finest.
So he's just got musical instruments. Oh yeah, I did have the boots though. I could put those on the other guy. And we got the weathered leather right there. I feel like we should probably unload and make a little bit of money. Just kind of move things around ever so slightly. I don't know exactly what's going to be the most useful items to hold on to for later, but I can tell you. Yeah, I can kind of tell you that we don't have what we need. Dude, you like... Oh, never mind. That undoes the transaction. Okay, makes sense. Well, I'll unload all that stuff and then confirm it. Now, you ended up losing money in that transaction, man. We've got Father Wi-Fi over here. We'll talk to Father Wi-Fi like really, really soon, but not right now because we're out of time for the day. My name is Splattercat. This was a sponsored video on the Bard's Tale, the director's cut. This is just to kind of like let you know that the game is being re-released, free for anybody that purchased the previous version. And on top of that, when it comes out, it's going to have 4 hours of extra content added on to the end with like a brand new dungeon and everything else. So there's some end game stuff for you to do. My name is Splattercat. If you like this game, make sure you check out the link down below to support the developers. If you liked my video or my personality or the commentary, make sure you hit the like button. It helps me out as a content creator and make sure that I stay in business in the long term so that we can do this forever. Hi, do and take care, everybody. I will see you tomorrow with something fresh and hot off the stove.